American students, open your social studies books.
नहीं करो ना जैसे बात ये पूछूं वो 2 बजे पूछूं हाँ
Please, students, open your books, page number 16. Yesterday we were studying about weathering. So what is weathering? The breaking down of rocks into small fragments is called weathering. Weathering is the breakdown of rocks into small fragments, small pieces. So we have studied yesterday about chemical weathering, biological weathering means rocks can be weathered through chemicals. Rocks can also be weathered through roots of trees. Okay, any biological factors. And now we have, and also we have studied about physical weathering that, as you can see in this figure, 1.35, that a gap has been created, okay, between these two rocks. What happens that the rocks from the center crack and break down, okay, break off. So these fragments of rock fall down and slowly over a long time the gorge, meaning with time, due to natural forces, means due to wind, water, pressure, ये जो natural forces हैं, यानी wind है, water है, sun है, due to these natural forces, the pressure of these forces creates a gap between these two landforms. It creates a landform like this, means it widens the gap between these two rocks. Basically, it was just a plain surface, but afterwards, due to physical factors like wind, water, and sun, it causes gap to create between these two rocks. And as you can see that these rocks crack and break off, these fragments of rock fall down and slowly over a long time means this gorge, which you can see now as a very wide space, this has formed over a period of time, over a long period of time. So we have to study now the factors which causes to create a gorge, which causes a gorge. ये जो ये gorge बना है, ये जो gap बना है, ये कैसे create हुआ है, हमने उसके दो factors पढ़ने. Alternate heating and cooling of rock. Alternate होता है means means like change, जैसे किसी चीज को change करना means heating and cooling means once it heats and then it cools. So this is alternate. The term alternate is used for two different terms like heating and cooling. Means once it heats and then it cools. So these are the two different terms. So the alternate heating and cooling of rocks. Central Turkey has very hot days in summer. Underline, during summer, Central Turkey has very hot days. The sun heats up the rocks on the side of the gorge and they expand. So what happens that as you can see this gorge, this gap, now firstly it was not this much longer. Page number is 16. If anyone has come late, I will repeat again. It's 16 page number. Open your social studies books, page number 16. So now what happens that the sun heats up the rocks. Now the sun heats up the rocks and it the gorge means it heat up the gorge and it expand. Firstly, the gorge was a little gap, and then when as the sun heats up again and again, it the gap widens. ठीक है, वो gap क्या हो गया? Widen हो गया, फैल गया. They expand. आपको पता है जब भी किसी चीज को हम हीट अप करते हैं वो एक्सपेंड होती है और जब हम उस चीज को कूल करते हैं वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो जाती है. जैसे हम अगर हम आइस की एग्जांपल लेते हैं, आइस को अगर आप हीट कूल करोगे तो इट विल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, इट विल बिकम आइस. इट मींस इफ यू जस्ट cool down water, put it in a freezer, it will turn into ice. Okay, it will contract, उसका volume थोड़ा कम हो जाता है. And if you just take it out back again, it will expand. Okay, it will heat up and it will expand. So like wood की आप example ले सकते हैं. Wood, like wood expands in summer and contracts in winter. During summers जो wood होती है वो एक्सपेंड कर जाती है एंड समटाइम्स इट इज वेयर देयर इज अ डिफिकल्टी टू क्लोज द डोर्स. डोर्स बंद करने में हमें डिफिकल्टी होती है. एंड ड्यूरिंग winters it contracts. ठीक है. So at night the temperature drop and the rocks cool and contract. Now you see that two opposite things happen. Firstly, during the day the sun heats up the rocks and it expands. During the day, the sun heats up the rocks and the rocks expand. During the night, as soon as as night as night falls, the temperature drops, okay, and the rocks cool and contract. The rocks cool down and they contract. Okay, firstly they expand during the day, and at night the temperature falls and they contract. दिस डेली एक्सपेंशन एंड कॉन्ट्रैक्शन. अब ये डेली बेसिस पे हो रहा है. मीन्स डेली सन निकलता है, डेली रॉक्स जो है वो हीट अप होकर एक्सपेंड हो जाती हैं, फिर डेली रात में वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कर जाती है. सो दिस डेली एक्सपेंशन एंड कॉन्ट्रैक्शन. एक्सपेंशन मीन्स टू स्प्रेड, कॉन्ट्रैक्शन मीन्स टू श्रिंक. कोई चीज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करना मीन्स किस चीज का सुकड़ना, श्रिंक. So this daily expansion and contraction, it weakens the rocks. The rocks became weak due to this daily expansion and contraction, and it cracks and loosens. Fragments of rock which eventually break off and fall. So finally, due to continuous heating and cooling, any alternate heating and cooling हो गई ना, means during the day it heats up and during the night it cools down. So due to this heating and cooling, continuous heating and cooling of rocks, the rocks became weaker. उनकी जो power है वो कैसी हो जाती है? Weak हो जाती है. They became weaker and finally pieces of rock break off and fall down. ठीक है, यानी वो गिर जाती है rocks. ठीक है, ये break होके गिर जाती है. So next, तो एक तो reason जो है उन्होंने gorge के बताया ये है कि why the gaps is created between the rocks. Why a gorge is being created between the rocks means कि gap क्यों create होता है. So they have given two reasons. So number one we have studied the alternate heating. ये physical weathering की दो parts हैं. Number one reason is alternate heating and cooling. Means if the rocks are continuously heat and cool, means if they are given heat and then they are cool afterwards, so they become weak and they break off. So this continuous expansion and contraction, it causes the rocks to become weak. So the next is the alternate freezing and thawing of water in cracks. Now what does it mean by this? Central Turkey has very cold winter. जैसे उनकी summers बहुत hot होती है ना, इसी तरीके से उनकी winters जो है वो बहुत cold होती है. So how much is the temperature? Temperatures at night and on most days are below 0 degrees Celsius. So water freezes. ज़्यादातर जो temperature रहता है Central Turkey में during the winters, it remains below 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, you can underline how much is the temperature in Central Turkey? It's 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, so water in cracks freezes and the ice takes up more space than water. So we have studied that water, when water freezes, means water now contracts, it freezes, and the ice takes up more space than the water. Means the ice contracts and it takes up space. So this means that ice forces the cracks to widen. Means जो cracks हैं, rocks के दरमियान जो cracks होते हैं, वहाँ पर जो water present होता है, तो उसमें जैसे उन्होंने आपको ये दिखाया फिगर 1.36. लुक एट फिगर 1.36. रेन कलेक्ट्स इन क्रैक्स. ये इसके लिए आपको फिगर उन्होंने शो की है. Rain collects in cracks. These are the cracks between the rocks. Okay, these brown color are the rocks and this blue color is the water. Water collects between these rocks. Water in cracks में जमा हो जाता है. What happens? As soon as winter came, meaning अगर मतलब सर्दियाँ हैं, तो what happens that the water will freeze. Obviously because the temperature is below 0 degrees Celsius. The water will freeze. The water will freeze and will turn into ice. Now what will happen? अब जब water ice बन जाएगा, so यानी crystals form में आ जाएगा. So what will happen? That it causes the gaps to become more wider. जो ice है वो मतलब मजीद gaps create करेगी between these rocks, as you can see in this third figure. Now what are they telling you? Fragments of rock break off and cracks are made bigger. यानी वो जो प्रेशर होगा, यानी जैसे आइस वाटर आइस में चेंज होगा, तो ड्यू टू द प्रेशर ऑफ द वाटर चेंजिंग इनटू आइस, the rocks became weaker and the fragments, यानी pieces of fragments क्या है? Pieces. Fragment means pieces. Pieces of rocks break off, okay, and it causes the cracks between the rocks to become wider. अब ये cracks क्या होते जाएंगे? Wide होते जाएंगे. So this means that ice forces the cracks to widen. On some days the temperature rises. Then what happened? That on some days, अब कभी ये होता है कि जो टेम्परेचर है वो राइज कर जाता है, ठीक है. On some days the temperature rises and the ice thaws. अब वही आइस जो कि मतलब like frozen हुई हुई थी, that ice begin to melt. Okay, that ice begin to melt. यानी वो thawing का जो मतलब है, अब वो क्या मतलब है कि बेसिकली मेल्टिंग, कि वही जो यानी वो जो आइस है वो सॉफ्ट होना शुरू हो जाएगी and it started to become liquid. So on some days the temperature rises and the ice thaws. This freeze thaw action means पहले वो क्या हुई, freezing हो गई, and then it starts to become liquid again. It starts to melt again. So this freeze thaw action, underline this freeze thaw action over a long time. यानी अब ये अरसे तक चलता रहेगा, क्योंकि जब तक सर्दियां रहेंगी वो समटाइम्स वो ड्यूरिंग द डे सन निकल आया करेगा, तो वो सन कॉज करेगा कि वो आइस जो है वो मेल्ट कर जाए. सो ये जो मतलब कंटिन्यूअस फ्रीजिंग और थॉइंग वाला जो एक्शन है, इट परसिस्ट ओवर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. इट वीकन्स द एग्जिस्टिंग क्रैक्स, और जो एग्जिस्टिंग क्रैक्स हैं वो मजीद वीक होंगे, एंड मजीद मीन्स इट प्रोड्यूसेस मोर क्रैक्स. एज द एग्जिस्टिंग क्रैक्स बिकम वीकर, it causes more cracks to build up and causes fragments to break off, as shown in figure 1. Now you can see again figure 1.36. This is called alternate freezing and thawing. Now you understand the term alternate. Alternate means like just a continuous change in something, continuous change, like heating and cooling, freezing and melting. Thawing means melting. So alternate heating and cooling of rocks, alternate freezing and thawing of rock and clay, as you can see in this figure, that as it rains, the water collects in the gaps, in the cracks between the rocks. मेरे थोड़े थोड़े जो उनमें गैप्स होते हैं, होल्स होते हैं, उनमें पानी जमा हो जाता है. So as soon as winter comes, या कह लो कि during the night water freezes. The water freezes, and as it becomes ice, the ice causes these gaps to become more wider. It causes the rock fragments to become weaker, and the rock fragments break off. Okay, and the gap become more wider. So this is the action of freezing. Then what happens during the day? There are some days in winter also in central Turkey when it is like when it is a sunny day. So the sun causes the water to these ice to become liquid again. It melts the ice, and then again what happened? This freeze thaw action over a long time weakens the existing cracks. So what happens that these existing cracks will become weaker and causes fragments to break off. Next topic is erosion. So what is erosion? Yes, any one of you can read. Yes, Rohan, you can read. G students, so you understand physical weathering. So this is how, due to physical factors, due to natural forces, means wind, water, and sun, as we have seen now in these two topics, that how wind, water, basically we have not studied about wind, but water and sun. So how water and sun causes physical weathering. यानी physical weathering कैसे हो रही है? Due to two factors, water and sun. It can also be due to wind. So all the natural forces causes physical weathering. So we have studied two topics: alternate heating and cooling of rocks, and alternate freezing and thawing of water in cracks. Now you understand. So the next topic is erosion. Erosion is also related to weathering, but basically weathering is for rocks, and the term erosion we use for soil. So, but it's not necessary. We can also use it for rock as well. So you can underline the definition which is written: the movements of rivers, the sea, glaciers, and the wind. Now, as you can see, the term wind has come. So it is also a physical factor. Means it is also a natural force. It also causes weathering and erosion. So the movement of rivers, the sea, glaciers, and the wind erode the rocks and then carry the eroded material to other places where it is deposited. Now, as we know that there is soil beneath, there are rock pieces or soil beneath the rivers, seas, in glaciers. So when these water bodies move, when these water bodies क्या है? Means rivers, sea, glaciers, these are called water bodies. So when these water bodies move, they carry these soil particles or rock particles with them, and then they deposit these particles to other places. Okay, they carry these eroded rock material and soil particles to other places, and where they deposit these means जहाँ जहाँ से ये रिवर मतलब जो इनकी डायरेक्शन होगी, जहाँ जहाँ से मूव करेंगे वहाँ वहाँ ये soil particles, rock particles, ये सब वहाँ पर deposit करते जाएंगे on their way to on their way in their on in the course of their direction. So the movement of rivers, sea, glaciers, and the wind, they erode these rock particles and they carry the eroded material with themselves to the place where it is deposited. figure 1.34. Now this figure they are talking about, this figure 1.34. What are they telling you? Figure 1.34 shows some strange rock pillars. यहाँ पर आपको ये strange rock pillars नजर आ रहे हैं ना? Pillars. They are called pillars. Okay, they are called rock pillars. The rock is formed from 3 types of lava from 3 volcanic eruptions. अब इसकी explanation जो है वो question में भी है. During the when you will done the question, तो मैं आपको उसके साथ इसकी एक्सप्लेनेशन सही से समझाऊंगी कि इसको ये चीज़ उसमें मैंने डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन की. तो अभी मैं आपको थोड़ा बहुत जो लिखा है वही बता देती हूँ कि रॉक जो है वो कैसे बन रही है. फ्रॉम 3 टाइप्स ऑफ लावा फ्रॉम 3 वॉल्केनिक इरप्शंस. ठीक है कि रॉक जो है वो उसमें लावा की 3 टाइप्स हैं और वो 3 वॉल्केनिक इरप्शंस से जो है वो बन रही. ड्यूरिंग यानी जब 3 वॉल्केनिक इरप्शंस हुई तो 3 टाइप्स ऑफ लावा बन गए और ये जो पिलर्स हैं ये उन्हीं मतलब 3 टाइप्स ऑफ लावा की ही एक कॉज है. दे आर कॉज ड्यू टू द 3 टाइप्स ऑफ लावा. द विंड हैज इरोडेड दिस एंड cooled and solidified lava. Now what is the factor of wind? Wind का क्या रोल है इसमें? What is the role of wind in this? So the wind has eroded this. विंड ने जो है वो इसको इरोड किया, मीन्स रॉक फ्रेगमेंट्स को वो अपने साथ रॉक पार्टिकल्स को अपने साथ ले गई. इट कैरीज द रॉक पार्टिकल्स विद इट एंड देन इट डिपॉजिटेड द रॉक पार्टिकल्स. द विंड हैज इरोडेड दिस, कूल्ड, और फिर वो जब मतलब जब वही इरोडेड पार्टिकल्स एक जगह सेटल्ड हुए तो फिर वो कूल हो गए एंड देन दे सॉलिडिफाइड. फिर वो सॉलिड में टर्न हो गए. सॉलिडिफाइड मीन्स दे टर्न इनटू सॉलिड. So these rocks are formed from 3 types of lava from 3 volcanic eruptions. So what are they telling you? That the wind has eroded this. यानी ये जो rock है इसको किसने erode किया है? Wind ने. The rock has been eroded by wind, and then the wind carries the eroded particles with it, cooled and solidified lava. यानी उस cooled और solidified lava को erode किसने किया है? Wind. The craftsman wears away and smooths the marble. जैसे आपने इस पिक्चर में देखते हैं कि ये क्राफ्ट्समैन जो है वो अगर कोई बुक्स हैं ये whether it is about some kind of a floor, अगर कोई फर्श है तो क्राफ्ट्समैन का फंक्शन क्या होता है कि they just level it, वो उसको स्मूथ कर देते हैं. इसी तरीके से विंड क्या करती है? If the wind carries with it eroded particles, dust particles or soil particles or rock particles, then this is erosion. The wind carries the particles with it and then it settles down the particles wherever it deposited the particles. So tiny particles of dust and sand carried by the wind wear away and smooth these volcanic rocks into these strange shapes. तो अब वही जो पार्टिकल्स थे डस्ट और सैंड के जो कि विंड ने मतलब अपने साथ लेकर आई थी. So when they deposited over here on these rocks, so it causes these kinds of shapes. ये जो आपको shapes नजर आ रही है ना, यानी जैसे ऊपर से वो कैप की तरह की जो शेप है, तो ये उनकी जो कैप वाली शेप वो बता रहे हैं कि ये जो कैप्स जैसी शेप इनकी बनी है, it is caused due to the soil particles or due to the dust or sand particles which are deposited by the wind. यानी जब wind ने वो sand और dust particles किसी और जगह से erode किए and on its way when it deposits these particles over here on these rocks, so it causes these volcanic rocks to acquire these kind of shapes, these cap type shapes. So extra dust is now added to the wind. अब आपको पता है कि और ज्यादा पोल्यूशन है तो अब तो विंड में और ज्यादा डस्ट होती है. एक्स्ट्रा डस्ट इज नाउ एडेड. After heavy rain or when the winter snow melts, a river flows in the gorge shown in figure and deepens it. अब आप देखो कि ये 1.35 जो उन्होंने फिगर दिखाई है, this one. So after a heavy rain, जब बहुत ज्यादा बारिशें होती हैं और पानी कंट्रोल में नहीं आता यानी फ्लड्स आ जाते हैं, और when the winter snow melts या फिर जब ग्लेशियर्स मेल्ट करते हैं, a river flows in the gorge. तो वो जो वाटर होता है वो कहाँ आ जाता है? वो इन जगहों पर बह जाता है. ये जो गैप्स है ना, यहाँ से बहता है वो कहाँ चला जाता है? In the depth of these gorge. ठीक है, it flows down into the depth of these gorge. So they are telling you after a heavy rain or when the glaciers, winter snow means glaciers, when the glacier melts The water flows down into these cracks and deepens it, और वो cracks मजीद deep हो जाते हैं. Okay, with due to the pressure of water, due to the excess pressure of water, it causes to create more gaps. In book 2, we will learn about changes in the caused by the movement of rivers. When you will be class 7, so you will learn more about it. Okay, next page open कर लें, the last page. जी कोई इसको जो है वो थोड़ा सा रीड कर लें, पेज नंबर 17 को, फिर मैं इसको भी एक्सप्लेन कर दूँ. यस रोहान, आई हैव अनम्यूटेड यू, यू कैन रीड.
Yes, teacher.
Read the last page, page number 17.
Okay. Page number
17.
17. Yes. There is a large variety of shape of rocks, pillars in
Cappadocia.
Cappadocian Central Turkey. It is the only
जी वो कह रहे हैं कि सेंट्रल टर्की में कैपेडोकिया जो है वो जगह है. सो वहाँ पर जो है वो देर इज़ अ लार्ज वेराइटी ऑफ दीज रॉक पिलर्स, यानी इस तरह की रॉक्स की बहुत ज़्यादा वेराइटी है, ये ऐसी शेप्स जो हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा है. आगे बढ़े.
It is the only area in the world with these amazing landforms, and it has been it has been designated as a World Heritage Site. People visit the
Underline this line as well. पढ़े आप.
has it okay. People visit this area just to gaze in wonder at the landscape. They also look at the way in which people here used to live. Figure 1.37 shows the caves which people dug out of the rocks. They lived in them.
Yes, completed. They lived in them
Until about 50 years ago when the Turkish government built modern houses for them.
Okay.
Af-
So what are they telling you? कि there is a variety of these rock pillars, these kinds of rock pillars in Cappadocia. ये जो आपको उन्होंने शो किए ना, ये वाले, इन वाले ये जो है ऐसे रॉक पिलर्स की बहुत वैरायटी है कैपेडोकिया टर्की में. लिखा है मैंने रॉक पिलर्स इन कैपेडोकिया टर्की. So there is a large variety of these rock pillars in Cappadocia Turkey. So it is the only area in the world with these amazing landforms. यानी मतलब और कहीं पर भी इतने इस तरह के लैंडफॉर्म्स नहीं है. इट इज़ द ओनली एरिया which has been designated, यानी उसको मतलब ये डेजिग्नेट जैसे खिताब देना होता है ना, उसको एक तरह से डेजिग्नेट किया गया एज अ वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट. मीन्स इट हैज़ बीन the only place in the world which is having so many amazing landforms. So people visit this area just to gaze and wonder at the landscape. यानी यहाँ पर जो है वो टूरिज्म है, लोग आते हैं और इन लैंडस्केप्स को देखते हैं. They also look at the way in which people here used to live, और जिस तरीके से लोग रहते हैं उनको भी वो देखते हैं. जैसे कि ये केव्स की वो बता रहे हैं कि केव हाउसेज इन कैपेडोकिया. These are the cave houses in Cappadocia. कि वो यहाँ पर ये केव हाउसेज हैं, जैसे गार होती है ना, केव मीन्स गार, इस तरह के घर बने हुए हैं. As you can see, these are very small houses, और लोग यहाँ पर रहते हैं. तो जो टूरिज्म यानी जो टूरिस्ट आते हैं वो देखते हैं कि लोग इन घरों में, ये केव हाउसेज में कैसे रह रहे हैं. मीन्स these are very small houses. So how the people build them? So figure 1 will shows the caves which people dug out of the rocks. यानी वो इन रॉक्स को डग करके, यानी मीन्स डग करके पीपल जो है उन्होंने लोग जो है उन्होंने ये केव्स बनाए हैं, ये घर बनाए हैं और वो इसमें रहते हैं. They lived in them until about 50 years ago. यानी तकरीबन 50 years ago की वो बात बता रहे हैं कि वो इसमें रहते रहे हैं. अब से 50 years पहले, 50 साल पहले. They used to live in these houses when the Turkish government built modern houses for them. यानी अब ये houses खत्म करके उन्होंने modern houses बना दिए, लेकिन वो बता रहे कि ये लोग इसमें रहा करते थे in past times. A few caves have now been converted into टूरिस्ट एकोमोडेशन, और कुछ केव्स जो है वो किस तरीके से बना दिए गए हैं टूरिस्ट एकोमोडेशन, यानी कि टूरिस्ट आके वहाँ रहे देखें. तो बस ये उन्होंने आपको बताया. ओके, सो नाउ वी कैन जस्ट लुक एट द क्वेश्चन आंसर्स. मैं आपसे पूछ लेती हूँ. जी फातिमा हसन, हैव यू डन द क्वेश्चन Have you completed chapter number 1? Unmute. Unmute yourself, Fatma. Now I'm unmuting all of you. Ji Fatma, have you done these question answers? Have you done the question answers and blanks of chapter number 1?
जी 2 फर्स्ट ब्लैंक कर रही हूँ क्वेश्चन से आधे थे
Okay, so you have to complete it.
ओके
Ji. Now tell me what is the fault? अब मुझे आंसर बताएं. What is the fault?
मैंने झिल्ली जा क्लास में
Ji, what is the fault? How is the fault caused? Ji Rohan.
The fault is the crack or fracture inside the Earth's surface that is caused due to Earth's movements.
A fault is a crack or a fracture in the Earth's surface and it is caused due to Earth movements. We have studied it is caused due to earthquakes or due to the movement of the plates. Okay, so who will tell me about how a block mountain is formed? Raise your hands. G. Moomin. I've unmuted all of you. You can unmute yourself. G. Moomin, unmute yourself.
अतीका नीचे उतरो क्या earth movement may cause the land on one side of the fault to move either up or down so the original level surface of the land is no longer level. Two parallel faults may cause the land on each side to sink, leaving a block mountain in between.
जी इसका आंसर है कि टू पैरेलल फॉल्ट्स मींस टू फॉल्ट्स यानी टू cracks or two means may cause the land on each side to sink. यानी जो land है वो दोनों साइड से sink कर जाएगा and in between it will not sink. It will sink on both sides and it causes the land in between to means it will leave the land in between, so it will cause a block mountain. Okay, next, Rift Valley. It is also related to this question. How a rift valley is formed? Yes, raise your hands. Who will tell me? Geomar, you tell me the answer. How a rift valley is formed? Hurry up, unmute yourselves. Okay, Rohan.
जल्दी कर ले
Ji, Rohan, tell me. Rift Valley.
Rift Valley
It is also the same like Block Mountain. लेकिन डिफरेंस सिर्फ आपने इतना बताना है इसमें, जैसे ब्लॉक माउंटेन में तो वो लैंड बीच में से मतलब राइज किया है ना. ओके, यू कैन.
A rift valley is formed when the land between two parallel faults sinks. In East Africa, the parallel have led to the formation
Okay.
of one of the longest rift valleys in the world.
ठीक है, वो तो एग्जांपल हो जाएगी ना. सो रिफ्ट वैली किस तरीके से कॉज होती है? व्हेन अ लैंड बिटवीन टू पैरेलल फॉल्ट्स सिंक, यानी जो टू पैरेलल फॉल्ट्स के दरमियान का लैंड है वो सिंक कर जाएगा. ब्लॉक माउंटेन में जो मतलब टू पैरेलल फॉल्ट्स थी वो सिंक कर, ठीक है, और बीच का जो मतलब यानी जो पार्ट था वो सिंक नहीं करना था. और रिफ्ट वैली में ऑपोजिट होता है कि बीच का जो पार्ट है वो सिंक कर जाएगा और टू पैरेलल फॉल्ट्स जो है वो वैसी ही रहेगी. So the land in between will sink and it will cause a rift valley. Okay, name two ranges of fold mountains. Now who will tell me the answer to this question? अगर आप लोगों ने लर्निंग की है, इसको अंडरस्टैंड किया है, जो मैंने इतने दिन से ये चैप्टर पढ़ा रही हूँ, तो आपको ये आंसर्स आने चाहिए. जी, two ranges of fold mountains. Who will tell me the answer? Yes, Ahmed Raza. जी अहमद रजा बताएं.
The Himalayas and the Alps.
The Himalayas and the जी, द हिमालयाज एंड द एल्प्स। इसमें हमने जो है वो पेज 11 पे आपकी 4 माउंटेन्स का टॉपिक गिवन है, रॉकी, एंडस, एल्प्स एंड हिमालयाज। दीज आर ऑल द 4 माउंटेन्स। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज हाउ 4 माउंटेन्स आर कॉज्ड। ये किस तरीके से बनती है? जी अहमद रजा, विल यू टेल फॉर्मेशन ऑफ दीज माउंटेन्स? इट्स क्वाइट इजी, अपने वर्ड्स में एक्सप्लेन कर दें।
These are formed by the earth movements.
Yes, good. These are formed due to the Earth's movements.
Earth movements.
So, 4 mountains are also caused due to the Earth's movements. Okay, now we will look at the next question. How a volcano is formed? Yes, who will tell me how a volcano is formed? Noor Fatma, you can tell. Students, unmute yourself. I have unmuted you, all of you. G, Heather. How a volcano is formed? Turn on your camera, students.
Sir, how a volcano is formed?
G.
Sir, volcano is formed when there is a hole in on mountain and the magma comes out.
Miss, may I tell?
Yes.
Volcano is formed due to earth movement like earthquakes and sometimes cause a fault in the earth surface.
Yes, basically, yes, moving you
The
can-
mountain.
Chicha volcano is formed by the eruption of magma. Magma is all molten rock deep in that.
Yes, it's correct answer is कि the volcano is formed from the eruption of magma. What is magma? Magma is the molten rock which is present beneath the earth's surface. So it causes a volcano. And draw 2 volcanoes with different shapes. ये आप लोगों ने अपनी कॉपीज पे ड्रॉ करने हैं, ठीक है? ये आपका अपना होमवर्क है कि आपने खुद से ड्रॉ करने हैं और फिर एक्सप्लेन व्हाई दे आर डिफरेंट शेप्स. तो आई हैव गिवन द आंसर. ये इसका आंसर लिखा हुआ है आपकी नोट्स में. व्हाई दे आर डिफरेंट क्या लिखा हुआ है?